sometimes you have to do the reps, you have to do the role, you have to suffer through maybe things that you don't like as much to figure out what you're really good at. But do you have any advice for anyone that's trying to figure out how do I look into myself to see what my real passions are? Like, how do I discover that?
Yeah, I love that question, Serge, because you're not just gonna get it having a cup of coffee, sitting at the coffee shop, and just reflecting.
Yeah,
You're gonna need some help. You're gonna need some guidance, some coaching, someone who can speak into who you are and ask the right probing questions. If you don't have that person in your life who can be a mentor or a developer, the best way I would start is with personality assessments. Now, I
yeah,
know they may be taboo and some people love them, some people don't, but I have found that tools like DISC assessment, strength finders, uh, Lencioni's work that he has, these will help you jumpstart your introspection because you're going to take the assessments and they're going to read you just as much as you read them. So I would say start with the assessments and then get out and network with your peers. One thing that I found early on in my career is that attending conferences was one of the best things that I could do for my career because
agree.
I realized that there was life outside of the HR bubble that I was living. And so I knew that I wanted this profession. I just didn't know what was possible. And so getting out and meeting other people, that gives you a great opportunity for you to say, you know what? I'm on the right track. I'm just not in the right place. And you can figure out the next steps you need to take to make that happen.
Fantastic advice. So, your book, The Power of HR: How to Make an Organizational Impact as People Professional, is out today.
Yeah.
So, everyone go cop it, get it, read it. I'm sure it's a fantastic read. It's on my to read list. Who should be buying this book, Joey?
Well, it's primarily for senior and mid-level HR professionals who feel stuck. They've been trying to answer the question of how do I prove the business case of my initiatives? How do I get the ear and influence of my fellow executive leaders? And quite frankly, how do I level up in the impact that I have for the team at large? So it's primarily for them. But we also shape this, and my publisher Cullen Page was amazing in helping me do this, but we've shaped it as a textbook. So for professors of human resources programs at the bachelor's or master's level. This is one of the first books, and what I think one of the best books to evaluate the post COVID way of doing HR, and
Interesting.
evaluating some of the things like artificial intelligence and the rise of emotional intelligence being incredibly important, and mental health being important, while maintaining the core principles that strategy matters and people matter. So it's for the person who's made it and feels stuck, and it's for the person who wants to teach the next generation of how to get where they want to go without having some of those hurdles and obstacles that maybe you and I went through in our career journeys.
So every author that I've ever interviewed or talked to have told me a little bit about their journey about writing a book, and found that one of the most challenging things they've done in their career. What was your experience? How was the experience of writing a book?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm like every other author.
Yeah,
Writing it was the hardest part.
yeah,
I believe I had a target of a number that I don't even think I wrote that much in all my 4 years of undergrad, but I had the assignment and I hit it. But one of the most fascinating things I discovered about writing the book and thinking about the book and how I wanted it to go is it's really like creating a film. It's like creating a movie. It's
oh,
like you're a director of a movie,